Hey guys, Mike Hartman, and this is another bonus video that I want to do for you guys that have been following my Facebook group posting strategy. Since I've released the videos talking about how I post to multiple groups for free, I've been, getting a lot of emails telling me that hey, this doesn't work. I've tried this. I keep all my messages keep getting returned and rejected, and so I just figured I would shoot a video and try to do a little trouble shooting for you guys, and kind of show you what I do. So this isn't a real fancy video, and it's doesn't look too exciting on the screen, but I'll kind of show you what happens. So what at the top here, if you have tried this technique and you sent out a message to a group page using your email and it's come back, you probably got something like this where it says, delivery to the following recipient failed permanently, and then it'll list all this junk on here as far as all this stuff. And this is where people start wigging out, and they'll get an email saying, what is wrong with you? This technique doesn't work. And I just sent out 50 emails, and they all got returned. What's the deal? Well, guys, I mean, it does, the technique does work, and I just kind of want to walk through what you need to do if you get a message like this. So, believe it or not, when you get a message like this, Facebook is really trying to help you. It's trying to tell you what you did wrong. So, for example, up here in the, with this information right here where it talks about how it had failed permanently, it'll list the address that you tried to send it to, but down here it gives you some information. Now, and I'll show you this in a second, but Facebook has got a page called postmaster.facebook.com where it gives you the codes of why your email was refused, and there's a ton of them, and I'll show you in a second. But in this particular message, probably well over 75% of the time, I'd probably say it's probably closer to 90% of the time, when your email gets returned, you're going to see this in the email somewhere in the message that you get back. It's going to say POL-P6, and I'll show you what that means in a second. But this is what you want to look for: the numbers and the letters right before this postmaster.facebook.com email address or link. So this is the important part right here, because this is what tells you what you did wrong. So what you want to do is, when you get this message, is you want to go ahead and click this link, and I just put it in I copied and pasted in my email, so I didn't take up a lot of time here. But when you click this, what you're going to do, and I'll scroll down, it's going to come up to this page right here, and it's going to say Facebook Postmaster, and it's just going to give you, all kind of different codes, and it just goes on and on and on. But this is kind of the table of contents, so to speak, of what you did wrong with your email that Facebook didn't like. So in this particular example, let me back up here, it says POL-P6. So what you want to do is, you find this POL-P6, then you're going to want to click this link here, the Postmaster link, and it's going to take you to this page right here, and you're just going to scroll down and find POL-P6, and here it is right here. It says the message contains a URL that has been blocked by Facebook. It doesn't mean that the technique doesn't work. It just means you tried to send an email with a link on it that Facebook doesn't like, and it could be a Bitly URL or another shortening URL that you use. It could be a company that you've joined that Facebook doesn't like. There's another bonus video that I have done talking about how I get around that using Facebook itself to provide the link. I would the link to that video is right below this one in the description box, so if you haven't watched that yet, I would sure check it out. But that's basically what it is. It means Facebook is telling you, when it says POL-P6, that it doesn't like your link. So in order for you to get your message out, you got to change the link. So I mean, and you can just check these out. I mean, there's all kind of stuff. POLP5 contains a virus. POLP8 doesn't comply with Facebook's policies. It just goes on and on. And down here, the POL, you could be not accepting messages from your mail server for 4 to 8 hours or 24 to 48 hours. So I mean, this is basically an index of what the problem is. So all you have to do when you get these return messages is go find your link to the postmaster, and right before it, the email is going to tell you what the problem is. So find this code right here, and then click the link and just go down and find the code, and it'll tell you exactly what the issue is. So then to get your message out, just change it. I mean, it's really that simple. So I wanted to kind of give you this little tip so you guys can figure it out on your own when these issues do come up. What I would recommend that you do before you start sending out mass emails is test it. Take a couple groups, send out an email, then go to that group page's newsfeed and see if your message shows up. See if it goes through before it gets returned. Don't spend a lot of time, sending it out to 50 messages. The other thing I'll tell you, and I mentioned this in the very first video that I did talking about how to do this, is don't abuse the technique to do this. I mean, if you're out there and you're trying to send out 500 emails at one time, you're going to get blocked. I mean, you have to take this and be conservative. Check out your email service to find out what they allow for bulk emails. For example, with Gmail, you can send out 50 emails in one group at a time, and you can't do more than, I believe it's 500 emails in one 24-hour period. But each email server has their own stipulations. Research that, figure out what the rules are, and stay within the rules. But again, this video, when you get this message where it says, hey, the email is being returned, this is how you figure out what you did wrong. Again, just go to the postmaster link right before it. You're going to get this information right here. It's going to give you a code. Click this link. You're going to see this information pop up. Just scroll down and find your code. In this case, it's POLP6, and it'll tell you, hey, Facebook doesn't like your link. So if you want your email to go out, just change your link. But again, the other bonus video that I did talks about how to get around that, and I would sure encourage you to watch that. So hopefully this little bonus video will be a good troubleshooter tip for you. And if you have questions, just leave a comment below here, and I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks.